In this video, I'm going to show you how to restrict the document for editing. Let's get started. There are a couple of ways that you can restrict editing the document. One is opening the file and modifying the file using the password protect option. And whereas I want this one to open the file and allow for only for comments. So the scenario is I have a Word document. I have completed some low level design or whatever the document like service agreement or maybe the client agreement or whatever it is, and you have completed this document, and as part of your company process or maybe you want to send it to your colleague for peer review. Okay, but when you send this document to your colleague and you don't want to you don't want to allow them to edit any content, just only to comment the document. So to do that, so first save this document. Then go to the review tab, then choose in the protect option here, restrict editing. Click on restrict editing. So now I don't want to formatting. The first one is the formatting restrictions. So I'm going to limit formatting to a selection of styles. Then you can see the settings. These are the things that you can change it. The next one is allow only this type of editing restrictions in the document. So I want to allow no changes or fill in the forms or comments, because this is a peer review document and I want to do the comments, so that like my colleague and they can open the document and they can put a comments. Exception is anyone can allowed free to edit. So at this moment I'm not giving any exception to anyone. Then start enforce editing protection. Probably you can add your name into the list, but in this case I'm not doing that. Then start enforcing protection. So when you start enforcing protection, it's asking a password. So I'm going to enter some password here. Then okay. So then close this pane, then close the file and save the file. So let's say for example you have sent this file to your colleague and your colleague is trying to uh, edit the document. So you sent for peer review and then he opened the document and then he started looking into this. Then he wanted to, oh, actually he found there is a one blank page here and he wanted to try to delete this. So now when you try to delete this, on the bottom left corner you can see you can't make the change because if I press the delete button again, you can't make this change because the selection is locked. Okay, let's say for example you're going to you want to go and see the target audience. So hold down the control key and then press the left click button. So this should go to automatically to the third page. Now it went to the target audience, but if you look at the bottom left corner, the page number is showing as 4. So it means that the table of content page numbers are not updated here. So now you wanted to give some comments. So you can say right click here. Oops, sorry. Right click here and then say new comment. Then say table of content for this section is not updated. Currently showing as page number 3, but this is actually on page number 4. Please update TOC. TOC means table of content. So the next one is, and there is a blank space here, then you can put that comments also. So new comment, this is a blank page, please remove. Okay, So this how that he can give us the in scope. So right click here, then comment in scope items are not defined. Please define the items that are under in scope. The same thing goes with out scope. Same as in scope comments. So the next one is so that's how you can edit the comments, but you can't edit the text. So now the next one is, and if you see anything that you wanted to modify, then you can put the comments. So once this is done, then your colleague will save this file on his desktop, and then he will email you back. Once he will email you back, and you will download the file, and then you open the file from your PC. Then what happens is, basically when you try to edit, then let's say for example you want to delete this page, so press the delete, sorry, not this delete here. So let's say for example resolve. So this is resolved, but you can still see the page is still available here. So you wanted to delete the page, or you wanted to the table of content, you want to update the table of content. So go back to the table of content, then see here that update table is not enabled, though you are the owner of this file, but you have chosen the option no one should edit this file freely. So now you have to go back to the review tab, then click on product, then click restrict editing, then you can say stop protection. Then you should remember the password that you have originally given. Make sure the caps lock is not on. So now the document is, you can see these options are enabled now. So if you go to the update table, update entire table. So the next one is, this is a blank page that you wanted to delete. Then I'm going to press the delete. Yep. And then here this is a result, or right click and say delete the comment, because it's done. The next one is table of content. You have already applied, then you can say resolve, or I'm going to delete in this case. Then I'm going to add some items. Item 1, this is in scope. Here